ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
सारवत् विश्वतो मुखम्
सारवत् विश्वतो मुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः ऋलृक्
एओङ्
एओम्
ऐऔज्
औच्
षट्
अयवरत्
लन्
लन्
ञमङणनं जमै
जभै
खडधश्
घडधश्
जबगडदश्
जबगडदश्
खफचठथ चटतौ कपै शशसल् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
अकुकविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
यशानां तालु
इचुयशानां तालु
ऋतुरशानां मूर्धा
ऋतुरशानां
मूर्धा
ऋतुलसानां दन्ताः
ऋतुलसानां दन्ताः
उपोपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
उपपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
You can join and say उपोपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
उपपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
ञामाङ्गनानां नासिका च
न्यामाङ्गानानां नासिका च
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
ईदैतोः कण्ठतालु
Odautoho kantaushtam.
ओदौतोः कण्ठौष्टम्
Vakarasya dantaushtam.
वकारस्य दन्तौष्टम्
Jiह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्.
मूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिकानुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
kanta plus oshta. What sandhi?
वृद्धि सन्धि
Vruddhi sandhi. Or
Pararupa Sandhi.
Pararupa sandhi. We have seen when Otu and Oshta Shabda follows the Varna, Pararupa is optional. Therefore, Vruddhi sandhi can happen. The last class, what we saw? What was the topic? Repa? Can anyone say what was the last rule or topic? Sandhi, I think we are thinking Sandhi only. What was the rule? Anyone remembers? Nobody remembers.
Guruji, we were seeing that corporation.
Huh?
Corporation and Sarparekar.
Yes, that's what we saw, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Guruji.
that was the last.
Let us chant this. Samhitaikapade nitya.
संहितैकपदे नित्या
नित्या धातुपसर्गयोः.
नित्या धातुपसर्गयोः
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु.
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु
सा विवक्षामपेक्षते.
सा विवक्षामपेक्षते
Under Visarga Sandhi Niyam Vishaye Bahuni Bhagavaha Niyamaha Drishtavantaha. Many rules we have seen, starting from Visarga, Padanta Sakara becoming Ru, becoming Visarga. That Ru is Repanuswara Sandhi. If it is, that is Padanta Nakara, that is different. That Karavasana, I mean Karavasana follows, Repa, that Ru will be, that is Repa will become Visarga, and Visarga will become Sakara, when followed by Kar. And Sakara, that Visarga, when followed by the Kar letter, excepting Kakha Papa, we saw, will be replaced by Sakara. If it is Kakha Papa, then it is Ardha Visarga optionally. Jigvamulya, Upadmaniya, we saw. Then Sharpare Kar, Karparesha. This I told very clearly. Sharpare Kar, followed by Shar. So when a Visarga is followed by Kar, which is followed by Shar, what will happen to Visarga? Similarly, when a Visarga is followed by Shar and Shar in turn followed by Kar, what will happen? All these things we have seen. So, Visargas in the context, we have seen all these things. And Vashari, that also we saw. Visarga followed by Shar letter, only Shar letter. Then Visarga optionally replaced by Sakara. This also, all these things we have seen. Up to Karpareshar, I think number 20. Right?
Yes.
And Papa Kaka we know that also. Anyway, just I'll quickly say this since we know this. Visarga followed by the Kar letter. Among the Kar letter, Pratama Varnaha, Tata Dvitiya Varnaha, that is Ka, Kha. Then Panchama Vargiya, Pratama Tata Dvitiya Varnaha. Pakara, Pakara, Mahaprana. Katora Venjanani, Kar letter. These 4 letters follow. What will happen? Visargasya Sthane, Visargasya Sthane, Visargaha can remain, or Visarga can be replaced by Ardha Visarga. Ardha Visarga Adesha. That Ardha Visarga gets the name Yakhvamulya. When it is followed by Pakara or Pakara, that is called Upadmaniya. When it is followed by kakara, it is called likva mauliya. That's what we chant. Upu padmani yanam oshtau. Then jakva mauliyasya jakva maulyam. Right? So up to this, we know. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Visarga undergoing different changes. Now, up to this, starting from the beginning, what will happen to Visarga or the Visarga Jananam, and after the Jananam of Visarga, what will happen to Visarga? We have seen. Right? When followed by what letter? So far, Kar letter, right?
Kar letter.
When Kar letter follows, what happens to the Visarga? Visarga is born in the place of Repa when followed by Kar. And when Kar letter follows, that Visarga is replaced by Sakara. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, good.
And among the Kar letter, if it is Ka, Kha, Pa, Pa, then we know the Visarga is replaced by other Visarga, that is Tikva, Moliya, Upadmaniya. Then among other Kar letters follow, then it is replaced by Sakara. And that Sakara undergoes further stages, Shuttum, Shuttum, etc. Right? If Visarga is followed by Kar and Kar is followed by Shar, then Visarga will remain as it is. If Visarga is followed by Shar and Shar is followed by Kar, then Visarga Lopaha happens optionally.
Optional.
If Visarga is followed by Shar, then Visarga can be replaced by Sakara optionally. All these things we have seen. So everything is with regard to what follows. What follows is Katora Vinjanani, Karle. That is all that is we have seen. What when Kar letter follows, what will happen to Visarga? That topic is over. This Kari Pare, Visargasya Kani Parivartanani Bhavanti iti Drishtavantah. What are all the changes will happen to Visarga when followed by Kar letter? We have seen. Now we are getting into the next one. That is what when Kar letter over, what is left out?
Mridu Vyanjanani.
Mridu Vyanjanani. When vowel as well as Mridu Vyanjanani. You can take vowel plus Mridu Vyanjanani. Together is represented by the Pratyahara. What Pratyahara? Vowel and Mridu Vyanjanani. Together. Huh?
Al.
Ash.
Allah.
Ach plus
Ash.
And hush.
Ash.
Ash.
Yes. Ash.
Ash is equal to Ach plus Hush.
Hush.
Vowel plus
Yes.
Hush. Soft consonants. Okay, that we have to see. That is what we are going to see now. What will happen to Visarga when followed by Ash? Ash is
Ach plus Hush.
you can see Ash is equal to starting from Akara, ending with Talavishakara, that is the 10th sutra. So followed by vowels and followed by softer consonants, what will follow? Followed by Kar, what will happen already we have seen.
Yes, good.
So that is over. That should be very clear now. I quickly summarized also. 2 times I summarized it now today itself. What will happen to Visarga when followed by Kar? Simple. It's not difficult. If you keep on repeating, it becomes simple. I can repeat again also, no problem. Even those who don't know, understand after attending a long time. Padanta Sakara becomes Repa, and Repa will become Visarga when followed by Kar, right? And the Kar letter follows, Repa will be replaced by Visarga. Among the Kar letter, if Shar follows, the Visarga will be replaced by Sakara optionally. It's over. Then what will happen to Visarga when followed by Kar and Kar followed by Shar? We know Visarga will remain as it is. Nothing will happen. Visarga followed by Shar, when followed by Kar, Visarga with Lopa happens. Over. That is what it is we have seen. We can summarize in 2 sentences. We can summarize do this for whole class. Already done enough. Okay. Now we will come to the next topic. What will happen when followed by Ash? Now here, you have to note. Already we have seen all the sandhi. Not the thing. We are going to see additional extra sandhis. Therefore, in the context, while seeing that, we are covering this also. So in that, when followed by a, it's very important. When followed by a and preceded by a, something will happen. That is very important. When followed by a and preceded by a. Then when preceded by a and followed by ash, this ash, one thing will happen. These things you have to note separately. That is visarga. I say visarga. Okay, nothing wrong. Actually, it is a room only. It's okay. I'll explain what it is. Visarga preceded by akara, followed by akara. Number one. Number two, visarga preceded by akara. You have to carefully watch. Preceded by akara, followed by hush, soft consonants. What will happen? That is what we are going to see first. You understand? Two things.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
Visarga preceded by,
Akara,
followed by
hush.
akara. That is number one.
One.
Again, visarga preceded by akara, followed by
Hush.
ash. That is the second thing. This condition you have to remember. That in that case, visarga will be replaced by ukara. Already we have seen this. We know. Just quickly we'll see. As you know, when I say visarga, you know it is room only. Yes or no?
Yes, Guruji.
All of you understand what is that room? Why it is room? Why it is room? Why I have written room there? Can anyone say what is why it is room? I told visarga preceded by but I have written room. Why? See, why I'm asking this, you should not confuse when I say visarga and room. It is means both means. I mean, it is really actually it is room, but we just for to make it simple we say visarga because visarga we are talking about. Therefore, we say visarga, but actually it is room. Why? I tell you. Visarga preceded by a, followed by a. That is what the first condition I told. Then the visarga will be replaced by u. Then guna sandhi will happen. Then purva sandhi will happen. This we know, right? Now here I will explain. Please. This is second. This is I don't know how many times. This already we have seen this. As we have done this elaborately before. A lot of examples. Here, for the sake of completion, I'm doing again, and in the process, repeating again. What is a Purva Padam?
Ataka.
Respond. What is a Purva Padam?
Ata. Ata.
With
Ataha.
ataha.
And Parapadam?
Ataka.
Ataha.
So, Sandhi, Bhave, when we are going to do Sandhi, right? Sandhi means what?
Joining two words.
Sandhi means close proximity.
Mm.
When these two words are in close proximity, it means when the gap in terms of time, not physical gap, there is no physical gap, okay. Don't think this is a space is a gap, no. All these are in Uchcharanam. The words are used in Prayoga, in the speaking only. Uchcharana, that gap, but Avakasha, the space, gap. If it is less than half matra, then what will happen? Sandhi will happen. If it is less than half matra, Sandhi will happen. If it is more than half matra, Sandhi will not happen. Suppose if I say Ataha, then after 1 minute I say Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, then Sandhi will not happen. If I say Ataha Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, then Ataha Ramaha, between that there is not that much gap. It is less than half a matra. Then Sandhi will happen. Ato Rama, you have to say. You have to say Ataha is there. Therefore, what will happen? You have to make it as Ato Rama. Vanam gacchati. So the gap must be less than half matra. Now, what was in the place of Visarga? I'm talking about Ataha. The first padam, Purva padam. What was in the place of Visarga?
Sakara.
Ru.
Sakara.
Sakara, very in the beginning. Okay. But after Padanta
Room.
Sakara replaced by
Ru.
Room.
it is room, we know, right?
Uh,
This room, what will happen to this room?
the room will become Visarga.
When?
Followed by a.
Khar at avasana.
Very good. Kara Ravasana. Now, is it followed by a kar letter?
No.
No.
And is there any Avasana?
No.
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 What is Avasana?
End.
End.
Avasana, not just the end. Avasana means gap, Avakasha.
Mm.
Iramaha Avasanam. Taking rest, pause. That's Avasana. It can be at the end. It can be between the words in a sentence also, right? When you take breath, when you breathe, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. That suppose if it is more than half matra, then you cannot extend. If it is, if
Yes.
breathe, one breath, if it takes one, suppose more than a half matra, that time this you cannot do sandhi. The gap between the one word, other word is more. Therefore, avasana. So avasana is there, then room will become visarga. Now, because in the sandhi context, what is the gap? Less than half matra, right?
Mm.
Therefore, there is no avasana. There is no avasana. Understand?
Mm.
Avasana is a pause.
Ah.
In sandhi context, there is no avasana. So room will become visarga when it is followed by khar letter or followed by avasana.
Mm.
Avasana is nothing but virama, avakasha, space, right? Ucharana avakasha, not physical space. It is space when you speak, the gap between the words. Now, avasana doesn't follow. Yes or no?
Mm.
Guruji. It's good.
Then what will happen to root now? It cannot become visarga, right?
Become.
Cannot become visarga. That is why I have written room here. Simple.
Oh.
Then why you say visarga? That is when avasana kar follows, it becomes visarga. When you decline, Rama, Ramaha. Why we say Ramaha? That's an independent word. Nothing follows after that. Therefore, Ramaha we say. Ramo. Then Ramaha. The same Ramaha in a sentence, if we use, followed by another word, and the gap is less than half a matra, then sandhi will happen. Then it is not avasana. Then one step back, what was in the place of visarga? Room. That room will undergo change. When followed by kar or avasana, it will become visarga. Now in the sandhi context, not followed by a kar, not followed by avasana. Therefore, it is room only. Really speaking, it is room only. Understand?
Yes.
But loosely we say visarga. Okay, visarga preceded by followed by. It is very loosely we say. For our understanding, we say. So now that's why I've written room. You understand what I said now?
Yes.
Is it clear, all of you? Then only based on this only we are going to say.
Yes, Guruji.
Now,
Yes, sir.
room preceded by what?
Akara.
Akara.
Followed by
Akara.
Akara.
akara. Therefore, what will happen to room? Room will be replaced by
U.
Ukara.
u.
Ukara.
Then a plus u. That's what guna I have written. A plus u is what sandhi?
Guna Sandhi.
Therefore, a plus u will become
Oh.
U.
ato. Ato plus ataha.
Mm.
What will happen?
Purva Rupa.
Purva sandhi.
Mm.
Why ato is o is padanta
Eng.
Eng. Mm.
followed by a padam
Padanta.
beginning with rasvakara. Therefore,
Mm.
purva parayastane purvaha adesha bhavati. So purva rupa sandhi. These three things will happen. Room preceded by a followed by a. Then room will be replaced by u. So you take room as okay. You take room, not visarga, because you are all grown up students. You know what, well informed. Therefore, you don't have to say Visarga. Visarga, you can say nothing wrong. Because you are well informed, therefore, I would say room preceded by followed by then it is replaced by who. Then Guna and Pururupa Sandhi happens. And we know what is Guna Sandhi, what is Pururupa Sandhi. That I have written here. And this is a sutra, the rule by which this happens. We don't have to know what it is. Leave this simple. That is not, this understanding is simple. The sutra is not required. It is a little not complicated. I have to explain a lot of things. Leave it as it is. The explanation is simple. That take as it is. Room preceded by a, followed by a. Ukara will be the adesha, and guna will happen. Pururupa. This is the krama. This is the order. This is you have to do, right? Now, followed by ash. That is a topic. Don't forget, right?
Yes.
Followed by ash, and that we have seen. Followed by akara. Among the ash letter, akara we have seen. That's akara. Yes or no? That's what we
Yes.
see. Follow
Yes.
preceded by a. So that part is covered. That part is covered. Now, the next one is, again, I'm taking room, preceded by a. Remember, in both cases, it is preceded by a. And followed by hush, soft
Hush.
consonants. Then what will happen? Ru will be replaced by ukara, and Ra will happen. Here you can see ato. Here also, just make it ataru plus gataha. Room preceded by a and followed by gakara, which is soft consonant. Therefore, it will become u plus gataha. A plus u is guna will happen. Therefore, ato gataha. Right? This ashicha the sutra. Ashi is saptami. When ash letter follows, ru will be replaced by u. Okay, here also I said sutra, I have to explain a lot of things, but I'll make it simple for your understanding. Let me explain that also. Why should I leave that? I'll make it the sutra simple for our understanding. Ato, roho, that's all. Ato, roho, ati. And make this sutra simple for your understanding. And who is the anuvrutti? Uhu. This is what a sutram is. I make that as into simple for your understanding. Now, explain this. I have rephrased the sutra, removing those things which are not required. And brought certain things anuvrutti and written here. Ato, roho, ati. Now tell me the vibhakti of each word. I have explained what is the rule is. Ro preceded by a, followed by a, will be replaced by u. That is a rule. That is a rule. That is the form of a sutram. Here it is. And guna happens for that. This is a rule. Ad gunaha. I explained already. Pururupa sandhi will happen for which enga padanta dati. That is a sutram. Now, for this, ru replaced by u. This is the sutram. Now, tell me the vibhakti of each word. Tell.
Ati is Saptami.
Very good.
Saptami.
Ati is Saptami, right? 7-1.
Mm.
Means what? Okay, one by one we will take. Ati is, you said Ati. Let us take Ati. Ati is Saptami. Ati means? Ati is what? What does it mean? Saptami, fine. Huh? What does it mean?
Nimitta.
Nimitta, okay. What does it mean in the, you can see this and explain. What does it mean in this state? Literally these words, next say.
Followed by akara.
Exactly, followed by?
Mm.
Akara.
Akara.
Followed by Akara, right?
Mm.
Very good. And next one?
Who is
Ata will be
Huh? Uhu
Adesha.
is Adesha, right?
1-1.
Okay. Uhu is the Adesha. Can you tell what will be the pratikam of Uhu?
U.
Yes, like what Shabda?
Guru Shabda.
Guru Shabdavat.
Guru Shabda.
Okay. Who is the Adesha? Adesha will be in what vibhakti?
Prathama Vibhakti.
Pratama Vibhakti.
Very good. Pratama vibhakti. And akara follows. That is what here followed by a. Therefore, saptami.
Saptami vibhakti.
Then what is left out?
That precedes.
Precedes.
What is that word? Letter.
Akara.
Where is that?
Ato.
Ato.
Ato also sandhi has happened. Okay. There
Ataha.
also this same sandhi has happened. It is ataha. Very good. Ataha. What vibhakti ataha is?
Ataha Shashti vibhakti.
Shashti vibhakti. It's possible, but it is not Shashti here.
But it is Panchami.
Panchami.
Panchami here. It is 5.
Oh.
Then what is roho?
Visarga. Ruhu.
What vibhakti ro is? What is ro in this?
Shashti vibhakti.
Why Shashti vibhakti?
That precedes.
Why is it is Shashti? It's correct, Shashti. Why Shashti? Simple.
It-
You should not forget the basic things.
It follows Tani.
5, 6.
No. You said something correctly, but I added more things. What is that? What will be in Shashti?
Sambandha.
Some.
No, Sambandha in the language. We are talking about grammar. Okay. What will be in Shashti in the Vyakaranam?
Tani.
Sthani.
Tani. That is what you have to say. It is Tani. It is what is going to be replaced.
Yes, yes.
The replacement is Adesha, Uhu.
Hmm.
So, Rogo Stane Uhu Adeshaka Bhavati. Simple. Kada Bhavati. Ataha.
Ato ati.
Taka.
Ataha Purvaha Bhavati. Ataha Purvaha
Ati.
Ati
Para.
Ati.
Pare
Pare
Chet.
bhavati.
Ataha Purvaha Tata Ati Paraha Chet. Rogo Stane Uhu Adesha Bhavati. Make the sutra into simple now. Understand?
Yes.
This is what the rule is. Here, this is what is here. Atoro Rapluta Daplute. Here Ataha. Then Roho Apluta Daplute. Leave it. Okay. Now, what is this Ataha Panchami you said? Fine. Ataha meaning what? This
I is the end letter. Akara is the end letter. It letter.
Only Hrasva Akara.
exactly only Rasvakara. Preceded by a, not I'm not saying preceded by avarna. You see, note the difference. Short vowel only, not dirgha. That is why ataha is what is the pratipadikam of ataha? Really? If a is a pratipadikam, then Rama Shabda, the Ramat will be there. There should be At must be there. Like Atmanata. That is not. At is a pratipadikam, like Marut Shabda. That's why I said Marut Shabda, Rama Shabda, important. So ataha is, pratipadikam is At. At meaning what? At meaning is, the meaning of At is Takara limits the
Only
Savarna
Short vowel.
only to Akara only. It cannot, the Takara limits to only that Varna. It will not permit Savarnas here. That's what the purpose of Takara is. Takara is the limiting factor. Limits that Varna to only that Kala Matra, that Matrika Varna only. That letter alone. That is why At is there. Takara is for the sake of limiting the Akara, limiting the Avarna, limiting the Akara only to Akara. It is Rasvakara only. It cannot bring Dirgha, Pruta, etc. How many Savarnas are possible for Akara? How many Savarnas are there?
9.
How many Savarna, similar letters? All these things we discussed.
Yes.
Purvapara, if you don't remember, then difficult. How many similar letters Akara, Rasvakara has?
9.
9.
No? What is 9? You don't go and say, read the previous classes, huh? Go to the previous recordings, videos. Do you have take notes? Do you read regularly? Regular study is important. At least daily 15 minutes you have to spend time. Then only what I say I will work. Otherwise, Nothing will go. Everything you just hear and forget, hear and forget. About this
18 Guruji.
18 Savarna, and I have sent you all the notes. See, more than this, what do you expect? This is literally a spoon feeding. You have to, I've sent the notes, I've explained it very elaborately, and videos are available. Someone has to work. In spite of your busy schedule, to spend 10 minutes at least daily, going through what has been learned before. That's the only way to retain. See, we are interested in jnana, knowledge, so we have to need to have that priority. There may be many compelling circumstances, but in spite of that, one has to do this. That shows our priority, what we want. If it's a casual study, then it will not stay. There should be commitment. 10 minutes you can spend, it's not a big thing. Out of 24 hours, 10 minutes, if you're not busy, if you're not available, if it's busy, then whole life will go like this, busy, busy, busy. Anyway, so that's what 18 letters are, the savarnas. That to limit that 18 to only rasvakara, this takara is used. That's what we have sent you already. You can see the previous classes discuss about that. That's where ataha is said. So if rasvakara follows, that is what ataha is. Panchami tells you rasvakara precedes. And ati tells you rasvakara follows. So then ro will be replaced by u, then guna will happen, pururupa. That is what I have written here. Okay. Now coming back here. Ashicha, also for Ashi. What vibhakti Ashi is?
Saptami.
Saptami. Pratipadikam?
Ash.
Ash. Like what Shabda?
Marut Shabda.
Marut Shabda. Read the rule. Ru preceded by a, followed by Ash. Okay. Who will be the Adesha? Now, the Sutram, only Ashicha is there. Then what are the words we have to supply? I mean, what are the words we have to bring as Anuvritti? By seeing this, you can tell it's not difficult, simple.
Preceded by akara.
Ataha
Tell me the
roho.
words one by one.
Ataha,
Ataha
Very
roho.
good. Then,
ataha roho,
very good. Then,
Ataha purve.
that's okay. That we will do later. First, you have to bring the words.
Ataha roho.
roho,
Hashicha. Hashi.
ashicha,
Then,
Hashi u.
who is important?
ashi.
You have Sthani, don't forget to bring the Adesha. Adesha, this is very important. Adesha, Sthani, when you ask, you have to tell that. What is Adesha, what is Sthani? Ro is Sthani, Rogo Sthani, Ugo Adesha Bhavati. Kada Bhavati, when it is Ataha, Purvaha,
Ataha pur.
Ashi Pare. Tata Ashi Pare, Cha,
Roho sthane
Rogo
uhu.
Sthani, Ugo Adesha Bhavati. That is what it says. Room preceded by. So everywhere you see Roho, Roho. Roho means what? What is the Pratipadikam of Ru?
Ru,
Ru. Like what Shabda?
Guru.
Guru Shabda. What is Shashtimakar Guru? Guroho.
Guroho.
Therefore, Roho here. Simple. Rogo Sthane Ugu Adesha Bhavati. Kada Bhavati. Ataha Purvaha Tata Ashi Chapare. That's what I've written in English. Visarga preceded by and followed by Ash, soft consonant, then who will be the Adesha? When Ukara comes, then after that we know A plus U, Ad Gunaha will apply. Prasandhi, and you get the form Atogataha. Okay, that is done. So, we have seen when followed by Rasvakara, then followed by Ash, soft consonants. Done, right? In both the cases, the preceding letter is Akara. This must be clear. Now you see, preceding letter is Akara, fine. Followed by Ach, other than Akara, what will happen? Because followed by Ach already we have seen, yes or no?
yes,
Yes.
Akara will be the Adesha, therefore done. Now preceded by A, followed by Ach, other than Akara. Other than Akara means it can be what?
from
From A onwards. From A.
Dirgha,
E, U, R, L, L, A, I, O, all these letters. Understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Guru.
Yes.
Yes. Followed by letters, vowels, followed by vowels other than rasvakara, preceded by akara. That you keep it constant. Okay, we are discussing when preceded by akara, that is constant, followed by what? Depending on what follows, changes. Preceding letter is akara one. That also will change later, not now. And followed by akara, we have seen ukara adesha. Followed by ash, ukara adesha. Now followed by vowels other than akara. Now we have to include other vowels. What will happen? Then we say that ru will be always ru only. Okay. Why ru? Because visarga not yet born. That is sandhi. Visarga is born only when followed by kar or avasana. Here, when you are doing sandhi, avasana is not there. Therefore, ru only is there. And also kar letter also doesn't follow. Why? Because we are talking about ash, vowels and subconsonants. So kar letter not there and sandhi context avasana not there. Therefore, ru will be there. Visarga not born. Taking like that, you see the example. Visarga preceded by. I say visarga, but you can understand. Now we are grown up, we'll say ru. Nothing wrong in saying visarga, but I prefer you say ru only. Where to say ru, where to say visarga, you must know. Now, ru preceded by akara, followed by what letter?
Akara.
Other than ach. I'm just giving akara as an example. You can take anything, but let us take akara first. I'm taking akara. Anything you can take, okay? Any vowel you can take. Ru preceded by akara, followed by akara. Ru will be replaced by what letter? Yakara.
Akara.
That is what the rule is. Then this, okay, then later comes, we'll say, the yakara comes. That is what in this sutram is here. Now here, don't get frightened by the sutram. Bo, bhago, ago, apurvasti, yoshi. These three words, leave it. Not required for us. Take only apurvasya yoshi. You have to split. Apurvasya means what?
Akara.
Is the purva letter. Purva.
A means not only Raksvakara, A means Dirgha also. Because there is no, Takara is not there here, okay, to limit. Apurvasya Dirgha also can precede. But anyway, but we are saying precede by Rasvakara only now, this context. Okay. But here, the sutram, it is apurvasya, means avarna purvasya ityartaha. That is preceded by akara or dirghakara. Dirghakara, we will see what will happen later. Okay. Same thing happen anyway. Apurvasya. Yoshi you take. Yoshi. You have to split Yoshi to understand what it is. What is Yoshi?
Yaha ashi.
Yaha.
Yakashi, we know. What sandhi has happened here?
Purva Rupa Sandhi.
Guna Sandhi and
Guna sandhi and purva sandhi. And before that,
Visarga Sandhi number 1.
Visarga sandhi number 1. What is the Visarga sandhi number 1?
No. The previous one, Guruji.
What is the previous one? Tell me.
Ru preceded by akara and followed by.
Ru preceded by A, followed by A. Because of that, Ru is replaced by akara, then guna, then purva rupa, right? That is what we are doing the reverse. Purva rupa, dismantle, then guna, dismantle, then you will have yo. Yo is also that Ru in the place of Ru, who has come. Understand?
Yes.
Dismantling, assembling and dismantling. Okay. Now fix the vibhakti. What is ashi? What is vibhakti of ashi?
Saptami.
Saptami Vibhakti.
Therefore it is
Adesha.
follows up, not adesha.
Follows.
Saptami is adesha.
Follows. Sorry, guys.
Follows. Follows the sthani.
Follows.
Do this mistake. Okay, saying this.
Yes.
Be careful. Sthani adesha should, the vibhakti is very clear. You have keep on repeating the same. And yaha is
Adesha.
Adesha.
Prathama Vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti.
because replaced by yakara is the adesha. Therefore, prathama vibhakti. Please note, yakara is yakara only, not ya. But here yaha is there. Yaha is what vibhakti? Prathama vibhakti. Then what is the pratipadikam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pratipadikam is yeah. Yeah is equal to
Akara plus akara.
yakara plus a. This a is only for the sake of pronunciation. Charanartham. Ya is not the adesha. Yakara is the adesha. A is only for the sake of pronunciation. Therefore, yeah. What is the Prathama Vibhakti of ya? Yaha. What Shabda?
Ramashabda.
Ramashabda.
Shabda.
Rama Shabdavati. Therefore, Yaha is there. That is the Adesha. Now, Apurvasya is what Vibhakti?
Sashti.
Shashti Vibhakti.
Shashti Bhakti. That is not a Sthani, okay. This
Mhm.
here it is not a Sthani Shashti. Don't think it is Sthani. Apurvasya tells you when preceded by Akara. Okay. In the place of what Akara will come. See the rule. In the place of what Akara will come. You have to connect.
The base of
Room.
room.
Preceded by A and
The base
followed
of room.
Upon Roho.
in the place of room. So where is room? You have to bring that as anuvritti, not here.
Hmm.
So room is what vibhakti it would be.
Shash.
Tell me the form.
Room.
To be Roho.
Rogo. That must be rogo. Shashti of room is what?
Roho.
Rogo. Simple.
Roho.
Rogo sthane yaha adesha bhavati kada ashipare apurvasya. Apurvasya rogo. That is sambandha shashti. You have to connect the sambandha.
Hmm.
Room preceded by apurvasya roho. That is how you have to say.
Hmm.
Apurvasya roho.
Roho.
Ashipare. Yaha is yakara.
Hmm.
Yakara adesha. But don't say ya also. You can say yakara. Yakaraha adesha bhavati. Understand?
Yes.
So when preceded by a, that is constant I told, followed by other than ach, among the other ach, let us take the example here a. A follows, therefore, room preceded by a followed by the ach other than a. Ashi means what? Ashi includes vowels and soft consonants, right?
Soft comes. Hmm.
We have seen already when soft consonants follow, what will happen? The previous one, ashi. And we have seen when akara follows, what will happen? We have seen ukara desha. Therefore, only here I have written when preceded by a and followed by h other than a. Understand?
Hmm.
Yes.
I have excluded ash because already seen, and excluded akara already we have seen. Therefore, followed by h other than rasvakara. Example, akara is that. Therefore, yeah, ramai gacchati. Understand?
Hmm.
Yes.
Let us take another example, same way. Just take in akara. Akara I have taken just to show you. Rasva akara only, not that. Dirgha akara you can take. Okay. That ach here contains starting from dirgha akara, then ikara, ikara, ukara, etc. That's why I have taken this now. The same thing. You can give another example. Rama room plus ichchati. What will happen? Room preceded by a.
Followed by
Apurvasya roho. Yakara adesha bhavati. Ashipare. This is ash. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Therefore, Ramai ichchati.
Chatu.
This is how we get. Understand?
Hmm.
Yes.
Is it clear? The sutram also I explained simple words. You can write your own vritti. Vritti also I told you how to write it. Apurvasya roho stane ashipare. When ash follows, yakara deshaha bhavati. Understand?
Hmm.
In case room preceded by a, avarna, akara or akara, followed by ash, yakara will be the adesha. That is the meaning of the sutra.
Hmm.
Among that, I have taken only, you can watch carefully, I have taken only apurvasya, I have taken only rasvakara. Dirghakara I have not taken here. We'll see that later. And also, among the ash letter also, soft consonants I have not taken because already covered.
Hmm.
And followed by akara also I have not taken because already covered. So the remaining only I am taking. That is what I have written in English. So you have to be careful with in English. That is not literal translation. This is what the meaning of the vritti. The vritti I have written. Meaning of the sutra in Saṃskṛtam. That is called vritti. Sutrartha I have written. For your understanding how to write this. Okay. In English I have written in keeping with what we are doing. Okay. So not the literal translation. You have to understand what is. All these are technical. You have to equip yourself to understand. Now, next one is what will happen now. That yakara is there, right?
Mm.
Where it is located. Where the yakara is.
Padanta yakara.
Important. That is very important. Padanta yakara. The yakara at the end of the padam, preceded by what?
Akara.
Akara.
Akara. Preceded by avarna. That's very important. Yakara. When what yakara? Padanta.
Padanta yakara.
Preceded by avarna. Akara or akara will drop optionally. That is what Lopaha Shakalyasya. Shakalyasya is a Shakalya, name of the Rishi. Vayakarana. Rishi only. Shakalyasya Matena, according to Shakalya Muni, according to him, what he says, Yakara at the end of the Padam, when preceded by Avarna, Akara or Akara. Okay. Apurvasya, Padanta Yakarasya, Lopaka Bhavati Vikalpena, because according to Shakalya Muni, the Panini Maharishi, he says, according to him, it means he respects the view of Shakalya and therefore accommodates his view in this Sutra Pata. According to him, Yakara becomes Lopa. It means Yakara can remain also. According to him, it will become Lopa or Yakara can remain. That's what it means. It means optionality is whenever the name of the Muni, other than the author, I mean, author will not mention his name. Whenever any name of the Muni is taken in the Sutra Pata, then we have to know that is optional. So, Shakalyasya Matena, I write in Saṃskṛtam, you can understand. Shakalyasya Matena, Apurvasya. Apurvasya means preceded by Apurvasya Padanta Yakarasya. Padanta Yakarasya Lopaha Bhavati. Lopaha Vikalpena Lopaha Bhavati. Lopa, Vikalpa can be either by, you see the Va will be there. By that you know Vikalpa, option. Or you can infer option by when you see the name of the Muni, anybody. There are many rishis, many Munis names Panini Maharishi has taken the Sutra Pata. He has mentioned. Shakalya, Shakatayana, iti. So whenever the name comes, then you have to understand that rule is option. That is why option, I have written optional. Yakara dropping is optional. Even though it is optional, that is what you see in the generally in the text. Dropping only you will see mainly. So Lopaha Bhavati. You can understand Saṃskṛtam simple line. Can you follow?
Yes, Guruji.
Apurvasya. Apurvasya is that is what here is. Apurvasya Rogosthane Yakara Adesha Bhavati. Right? Where will the row will be? Row is Padanta Sakara. Remember, Padanta Sakara is replaced by Ru, and now in the place of Ru, Yakara has come. Therefore, Yakara is Padanta Yakara. And Padanta Yakara is preceded by Apurvasya. See the connection. Understand? All the way it is Padanta Sakara replaced by Ru, and Ru is replaced by Yakara. Therefore, Padanta Yakara and Apurvasya. That is why Apurvasya I have written here. Is it clear?
Yes, Guruji.
Apurvasya Padanta Yakarasya Vikalpena Lopaha Bhavati. Not Vikalpaha, Vikalpena. Vikalpena Lopaha Bhavati. But then what will happen after that?
No further.
No further sandhi.
Punaha Sandhihi Na Bhavati.
Na
Right?
bhavati.
So it's problem.
Mm.
Then you cannot split again. If you split, you will get something else.
Mm.
No further Sandhi will happen. You understand what I read? This is what Lopaha Shakalyasya. Here, Lopaha what vibhakti?
Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama Vibhakti.
Therefore,
Adesha.
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 Lopa is the Adesha. Lopa is zero.
Mm.
Zero means null. Null is the Adesha, like in computer programming. Null void. That is Adesha.
Mm.
You know, software from Java, you know. Null is the Adesha. See, I ask you to go and see who is in the room. Nobody is there. Nobody is there means the person is not there, but room has got things and air is
Yep.
there. Vacuum is there. That vacuum is there. That's all Lopa. Null is there. So it's all Vedanta. You cannot say nothing is there. Is nothing is that isness is there. Lopaha is the Adesha. It means Lopa is also a valid entity. Lopa is also a valid entity. Don't think zero. Nothing. No, it just vanishes. Lopa is the Adesha. Lopa comes and sits in the place of Padanta Yakara. So now here, what is a Sthani? This Sthani is everything you have to bring in from Anuvritti. What is Sthani? I have mentioned everything here.
Yakara.
Yakara, Yakarasya, Padanta Yakarasya. Sthani I have not added, mentioned, I have mentioned. Sthani. Even if you don't say Sthani, it's understood. Padanta Yakara. What Yakara? Yakara is qualified by
Padanta Yakara.
Padanta Yakara. Further qualified by Apurvasya.
Apurvasya.
Is Avarna Purvasya. Yakarasya Sthane, Padanta Yakarasya Sthane, Vikalpena, Lopaha. Lopaha is Adesha.
Adesha bhavati.
You can add Adesha if you want. Lopaha, Adesha bhavati. So Lopaha is not a zero entity, it is a valid one. Null is also a valid one. Adesha bhavati. After that, no sandhi will happen.
Na bhavati. Puna sandhi na bhavati.
Punaha sandhi na bhavati. Not bhavati, na bhavati. Okay. Then Udaharan you see. We saw Rama room. Take it as a room. Rama room. So Padanta Sakara has become Ru, and Ru will become Visarga when followed by Kar. Here it is not Kar.
Kar.
Followed by Avasana. Here Avasana is not there because you are going to do Sandhi. Therefore, I read it Ru. This you have to keep in your mind always. Okay. Then Ru. Now Ru, what will happen to Ru? Preceded by A followed by vowel other than Akara. Short vowel. If it is short vowel, then Ru will be replaced by Ukara. Uttva Adesha will come. Now followed by other than Rasvakara, therefore it will be replaced by Yakara.
Yakara.
Now with this Yakara is Padanta Yakara. Apurvasya Padanta Yakarasya Sthane
Lopaha Adesha.
Lopaha Adesha
Adesha.
Vikalpena. Right now Lopa gone. Then Rama
Rama
Agachati.
agachati.
Can you do Punaha Sandhi?
No.
No.
If you do, then you will have Ramo Gachati. It's a problem. Ramo Gachati, Ramo Agachati. Then Ramo is who? It becomes Uttva Adesha, not Uttva Adesha. Here Yakara becomes Lopa. You cannot do further something. If you say Ramo Agachati, then splitting becomes a problem. So Yakara Lopaha Bhavati. Okay, I will say other way. If you try to join, Yakara is a null, it's a void, it's a valid Adesha. It is there, but you don't see it. That is what it means. It is there. You don't see it. If you try to join, it will pop up. I'm there. If you try to join, it will come. It will say, I'm there. Therefore, it is not there. Rama Agachati. So, therefore, two forms. One form is Ramai Agachati. You can join. You can just simply do here in this one, previous one. Ramaya Gachati, you can do. This is one form, right? This is one form. And other form is Yakarasya Lopaha. Here also Rama Ichchati, you can do. But this you will not see in Sandhi mainly. In books and all, always you will see Lopaha happening. That you have to remember. Right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Guruji, this Padanta Yakara followed by Ash only, then only the Yakara will get dropped, right?
Yes.
So in that statement, why we are not writing followed by Ash?
Chakalya Samatena, Purvasya, here you are asking Ashipare.
Yeah.
Yes. You can write Vikalpena. Apurvasya Padanta Yakarasya, Vikalpena Lopaha Adesha Bhavati, Ashipare. Yes. In fact, I will say here, keeping in mind what I know, what's going to come? I will say achipare.
Mm.
When followed
Yes.
by vowel,
Mm.
there is an optionality. When followed by consonant,
There is no optionality.
mandatorily it
It
will.
is.
Okay.
There is another sutram for that.
Mm.
So instead of ashi, I am writing achi. Is it clear?
Mm. Mm.
Yes.
So you can know. Here it is not mentioned. Here, even though ashi comes as anuvritti, ashi is there as anuvritti from the previous sutra.
Mm.
But later there something is going to be mentioned. When a consonant follows, yakara always become lopa. Therefore, that's going to come later. Keeping that in my mind, I have making it into achi. Understand?
Okay.
That we will see. It's going to come. All these things are new? No.
No.
It's already seen. Okay.
Mm.
What we have seen, the same thing only we are seeing. I'm explaining a little more, that's all. Now we'll go to the next one. Up to this, preceded by akara, we have seen. Now you see,
Mm.
preceded by akara. I'm taking preceded by akara. See, always this akara, when it comes, you have to be careful. Guna, etc. Guna sandhya happens.
Varna.
Avarna. Vridya also avarna. When avarna, all the way you can see, even in upasarga, then padar upasandhi, everywhere we have seen avarna followed by, right? That's what
Yes.
we have seen. So when avarna is there, then you have to be alert. That's where something happens. When other varna follows, doesn't happen. Other than akara comes, then nothing happens. But when avarna comes, gunasandhi, avarna uttarasya, gunasandhi, vidvisandhi, paradupasandhi, so many things are there. You have to remember this. Therefore, akara is important. Now, in this context, we have seen when avarna precedes, what will happen? Over. To summarize, when avarna precedes, followed by ach, other than rasvakara, what will happen to ru? Replaced by yakara, and yakara becomes lopaha, optional,
Optionally.
and followed by ach. Right? That's what we have seen. Now, what will happen when the visarga? Visarga means what?
Room.
Take it as room. When room preceded by akara and followed by ash. I'm taking ash. Ash is what? Is equal
H
to
plus hush.
H plus ash.
Hush.
I'm taking both vowels and consonants. Previous one I have not taken hush. Why the previous one? Because already taken care. Because previous one preceded by akara followed by ash letter. That we have seen ukara adesha. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Therefore, ash, soft consonants I have not considered here at all in this. Why? Because when preceded by rasvakara followed by soft consonants, ukara is the adesha. Understand? That is why here I have not considered soft consonant. I have taken only ach. And among the ach also, I have removed akara because we know when akara follows, ukara adesha will come, right? Therefore, here it is different. When preceded by, here the preceding itself is different. Akara. Therefore, followed by ash, we have to consider ach plus vowels and soft consonants. What will happen? So, when preceded by akara, followed by vowels or soft consonants, what will happen? There also it is replaced by
Yakara.
akara. What rule? The same rule only.
Mm.
That is same rule, nothing happens. Same rule.
Mm.
How is same rule? In fact, there's the same rule only for different. I made into different categories and explaining that. Okay. Previously, I have taken apurvasya yoshi. Here you can see apurvasya yoshi. When preceded by rasvakara, I have taken
Mm.
because apurvasya means means avarna, akara, rakara. When preceded by akara and followed by ach, what will happen? Therefore, this condition, therefore, here, one first category. See, apurvasya yoshi can be divided into two. That is what I have done. Apurvasya yoshi means when preceded by rasva akara and followed by ach. That is number one. when preceded by dirghakara and followed by ash, that is the second one. And for the sake of explanation, I'm divided into two. If you follow what I'm saying,
Yes, Guru.
Yes.
for your understanding, I can write here. Please note this. I'm making into two categories. Number one, apurvasya achi. Achi means accepting akara. This is number one. Second thing is apurvasya ashi. Here apurvasya means you have to note only rasvakara. Here achi means starting from accepting a. Akaram varjagitva. Okay. Akaram varjagitva. Varjagitva means accepting. That is what first category. That is what we have seen. Second category is apurvasya ashi means followed by akara and when ash follows. In both cases, what will happen to room?
Replaced by
Yes,
yakara.
by yakara.
Akara only. Okay. This, for the sake of our presentation, explanation, I've divided into two. The first part I already explained. What will happen? The second part is going to explain. Second part is preceded by akara. That's what apurvasya. Followed by ash. What will happen? The same thing. The same sutram only. What is stani?
Room.
Same thing I tell you. What is the stani means? Not thinking. Roho.
So,
Adesha is
yakara.
Yakara.
when followed by ash.
Ash.
Ashi.
So we can write apurvasya roho stane yakaradeshaha bhavati kada ashi pare. Right? That's what rule is. When followed by ash is vowels and soft consonants, preceded by apurvasya avarna. Among the avarna we are taking only akara because I divided into all these things. Even I have explained before also when we discussed only the rule, that time we have discussed. All these things you have to keep in mind. With the background only we can understand this. Then what will happen? Yakara will come. And yakara is lopaha.
Lopaha.
Yakaraha adesha. No, lopa will come later. We'll see. Example. Udaharanam. Balakaha. That is balaka. Balakaru. Thus aganchanti. What will happen?
Balakaya agachanti.
Yeah, agachanti.
Roho purvasya akara is followed by
Ash.
ach. Here, when I say ach, here rasva akara also can be there. Okay, because preceding letter is akara, therefore it is different.
Akara.
So rasva akara can be there, no problem. So you have balaka agachanti. Let's take this example, copy paste. Balakaha agachan, suppose if I say. Preceded by akara, followed by ash letter akara. What will happen here? In this case also,
Same.
same.
Yakara agachanti.
Understand?
Yes, Guru.
So here there is no condition followed by any vowel because the preceding letter is different, akara. Therefore, followed by any of them, any vowel, any consonant, room will be replaced by yakara. Now, this yakara is what yakara?
Padanta yakara.
Same thing, padanta yakara. Preceded by what?
Akara.
Apurvasya. Technically, apurvasya karasya kim bhavati?
Lopa bhavati.
Lopaha.
Lopa bhavati. Compulsorily.
Optionally. Vikalpena.
Optional.
Vikalpena.
Vikalpena. Just copy, paste, the same thing what I have done in Saṃskṛtam. Again, same Shakalya se matena. Apurvasya padante karasya stane vikalpena adeshaha bhavati. Achi pare is that I have to change it to?
Ashi pare.
Ashi pare.
That's all. Change that into followed by
Ashi pare.
ashi pare. Punaha sandhihi na bhavati. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now, when ash follows, okay, here also Lopaka bhavati. Here also you have to say achi pare, not achi. Okay. Sorry. Because when consonant follows, what will happen is going to be said. Only when vowel follows, lopaha. Vikalpena. Even before also same, here also same. Okay. That is not ashi. Why? Because the next one says Khali Sarvesham. It means Khali what vibhakti?
Saptami.
Saptami. Therefore, says when a consonant follows Sarvesham, always what?
Lopah bhavati.
Lopaka bhavati.
Lopaka bhavati.
Kasya?
Yakarasya vakarasya.
Yakarasya.
Padanta yakara vakarasya.
Padante. Vakara also it is there, but for Vakara concept we have not seen. Don't worry about that. It is there, this rule, Sutam, therefore we are saying. Padanta yakarasya vakarasya, and that we preceded by
Akara. Akara.
Akara
Apurvasya.
Apurvasya. So, Apurvasya Padanta yakarasya vakarasya sthane no vikalpa. Lopaha adesha bhavati. Hali pare. When consonant follows, always it happens. When consonant follows. Here, hush, the soft consonant, is it a consonant or not? It is a subset of hal. Therefore, lopaha bhavati, no vikalpa. Nityam, always. Apurvasya padanta yakarasya. Padanta yakara, I will make it Padanta yakara vakara yoho. Okay. Because vakara also it is in the sutra. Therefore, Padanta vakara yoho sthane lopaha adesha bhavati. Kada abashyam
Hali
pare.
pare.
Ali pare.
And we are discussing only soft consonants. Therefore, hal is equal to
Hashi pare.
ashi pare. Hal is, because hal is equal to what?
Subset of
Hash plus shar.
It is hal is equal to ash plus
shar.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Kar letter already we have seen before.
Yes.
Soft consonants we have seen. Therefore, we have to consider only soft consonants. Therefore, only Ali is there. But we can take for our purpose ashi pare, no problem. Even though in the Sutram Ali is there, for all our practical purposes, we can take ashi. When soft consonants follows, it must become lopaha. When ach follows, it is
It's
optional.
optional.
Understand? Any note in this? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
See, is anything new we are learning now?
No.
No.
All these things already we learned, right? Sandhi, 60 classes, more than 60 classes we did. There itself we have seen. Now I want to introduce new Sandhi, and in the process we are covering what already been covered. Okay. Then comes the next one. Shall we do continue? Time is there? Or we'll stop here. If it's too much, we'll stop here. But you come with the next class with whatever I said. Remember that. Go through the class, understand, and come. Have doubts, please ask. Understand?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, we'll stop here. I don't want to burden with you more. The next class we'll see other rules. Go through the recording. Write your doubts. Ask if you have any doubts, you ask. But you have to work. You have to spend some time. No work, no gain. Okay. Okay, stop. Om Purnamadav Purnavidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.